guys, you know what? Comment down in the description box some videos you want to see me do for VEDA. Because I'm running out of ideas. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Hi guys, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel. Today's video comes straight to you from a Top 5 Wednesday prompt. Top 5 Wednesday is this group that's run over on Goodreads. It was started by Ginger Reads Lainey and is now run by Lainey and Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. It is a group on Goodreads which kind of gives you some prompts and also sets the stage for more booktubers and vloggers and bloggers and just book-ish people to interact and meet each other. They give you prompts every Wednesday, a top 5 thing, and the theme for this Wednesday is top 5 jokesters. Now, I have remixed that a little bit because I don't really read a lot of books with jokesters in them, probably because of the type of books I tend to gravitate towards tend to be a little darker. So I have gone with top 5 tricksters. So not really practical jokers, but more like fucked you over a little bit. Tricked you, didn't I? I gotcha, bitch. Obviously not amusing, but what do we have it? So for the first one, it's not really a throwaway, but it's one that everybody's going to see coming. So I'm just going to hurry up and throw it out here. I picked Sirius Black from the Harry Potter series. Now, before you start going, but not in that book, because blah, blah, I just picked a random Harry Potter book. I picked him instead of Fred and George because even though Fred and George are more so jokesters, and Sirius jokes were kind of inappropriate, like when he almost got Snape killed. Yeah, but Sirius is my favorite character, and he was one of the jokesters, one of Messrs. Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs. He was Padfoot and my favorite. That's really all I got in that one. I really love Sirius Black. Who doesn't love Sirius Black? Y'all are gonna let me have this one. Okay, thanks. Next up on the list, I have gone with Loki. I don't have a book that represents Loki, because the only book that I have Loki in is Norse mythology, and I don't have a hard copy of that. But he is from, like, Norse mythology. He is just not a character from a book. He is a Norse god, or half god, half frost giant. Or was he all frost giant? I can't remember. However, one thing that everybody remembers from Loki, no matter what version of him and what kind of representation that they saw him in, Loki is always a huge trickster. Sometimes for the benefit of others, but mostly for the benefit of himself. I think traditionally Loki is sometimes appearing as male, sometimes appearing as female appearing. But I believe that Loki is both or none. I don't know. But, so you may see Loki as male appearing, you may see Loki as female appearing, but the main thing to take away from this is that Loki spends a lot of time fucking people over and just playing pranks on people, but mostly just fucking people over. If you have not read any Norse mythology, I recommend that you start with Norse mythology by Neil Gaiman. And listen to the audiobook of it because Neil Gaiman narrates it and it is the shit. It's awesome. Fucking phenomenal. Now, the next one that I have gone with is Nyx. Nucking of Futz Nyx, aka the Soothsayer, the Valkyrie from the Immortals After Dark series. Nyx is one of the main characters. She has not gotten her own book yet. I'm still waiting on it. But she is kind of in the background, more or less moving the pieces on the chessboard, so to speak. Nyx is one of the Valkyries in this series. It is a paranormal romance series. There are vampires, werewolves, Valkyrie, banshees, Wiccans, not fae, demons. Like, there's a whole melting pot of paranormal creatures in this book, and any mix of the two of them or throwing in a human in there are the main couple being made in any of these books. But almost always behind that couple getting together is Nyx pulling the strings. Nyx is so old that she is bordering on, she's so old and so powerful that she is bordering on godhood, but she is also out of her fucking mind. She is crazy. She does shit like drive her Bentley, backwards on the highway just cause, and then later she tries to sell it and goes, oh, I was running the odometer backwards. It obviously doesn't work like that if you're driving backwards. But she's just a whole hot mess. Instead of maneuvering people into a position where they're going to meet their mate, like, hey, you should be at Starbucks at this date and time because, you know, the fated mate's going to be there, she maneuvers them to also be in position to help her with this war. The ascension happens like every thousands, hundreds of thousands, I don't know, every so many years or millennia, centuries, however far apart it is. And in the ascension, the paranormal creatures are kind of divided into sides. And I can't right at this particular moment remember what the sides are. At any rate, as the ascension date draws nearer, so in the later books, more so than the earlier books, Nyx kind of, in one of the other books, she set both characters up to meet, but she also betrayed them and set them up on purpose to be captured by the opposition because she wanted them to also be in position to do something else. And even though knowing that they were going to get captured meant that they were also going to be like vivisected and tortured and just like brutalized for however long they were there. She's like, and then when they confront her on it, like, dude, like, yes, I met my mate in there, but you betrayed me. XYZ and the third happened, and she's just like, but did you die though? Okay, shut up. You're welcome. Like, Nyx is fucking insane. Like, the ends for her always justify the means, and she's also like, she'll play crazy even when she's lucid, and then a lot of times she's just not lucid, so there's no telling what the hell she's going to do at any given time. Or sometimes she sends people there, sets people up to get captured, and then she's like, did I do that? Oh. Or she sets people up to get captured, and then she pretends she doesn't know anything, so when people call and go, you know, Nyx, I got captured, help me, she's like, huh? What? Hey, did you know there's a sale on Amazon? Click. Next up, I have Casbreaker from Six of Crows. Not necessarily a trickster, more so a mastermind, but I say he fits, and I'm going with it. I could have also, for this one, gone with Nikolai from the Grishaverse and from King of, what the hell is that book? King of Scars, but I haven't read King of Scars yet, and so I don't want to say him yet. I'm going to say Kaz, for the same reason I said Sirius instead of Fred and George, because he's my favorite. And there's one particular moment where he literally did trick, was it Jess? I don't want to say without spoiling in the beginning, but it was a little thing, minor plot point, but it was just like, yeah, you thought I didn't know about that, didn't you? Gotcha ass kind of moment. So he probably doesn't really apply, but I'm going to say he applies because this is my video and I can do whatever the hell I want. And then lastly, I have Jude from The Cruel Prince. If you have not read that book, this bitch has brass balls. And I mean, she gives no shit. I spent the entirety of this book not knowing if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Like, if she was just really, really ballsy and really, like, just badass and brave, or if she was just really ballsy because she was dumb as shit. I still don't quite know which one it is, but there's a thing that Jude did and put into play, and at the end of this book, it was, like, somewhere between, like, a betrayal that screwed someone else over and screwed herself over, but also, like, she pulled off something pretty good. And I don't want to tell you if you haven't read this book yet, because that is like a whole like gotcha, and probably even saying that she was tricked somebody pretty good is probably a gotcha. I mean, it's a little spoilery, but too late. Anyway, that's the fifth person that I am going with. Those are my 5 tricksters, plotters, I don't know what you want to call them. Definitely not jokesters. I don't think none of these bitches tell jokes, except for maybe Loki. Loki would be a jokester. Maybe Sirius. But those are the only 2 I had. So that's why I changed it up a little bit. Anyway, that's all I have for this video, guys. So far, it is day 10 of VEDA. I have gotten a video up 10 freaking days in a row. I'm still working on my journal, so I will have like a flip through. I mean, it won't be a plan with me. It'll be a flip through for April, and then more so to see what works for me, and then it'll be a plan with me for May. So I'm working on it, and I will get the flip through for the weeks that I have done as soon as I finish them, but I fucked up this week's, like it's fugly, but whatever. All that being said, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment with your favorite tricksters, jokesters, prankers, masterminds, anybody that has to use duplicity or deception to further their own means and are damn good at it, pick your favorite one of those and comment them down in the description box. I have been catching up on my comments, or I need to catch up on my comments. Rather, it's been a lot because once I get through like filming, editing, uploading, I'm doing this all on the same day. So like I'm filming this today on the 10th. It's going up today on the 10th. I have not been spending time catching up on my comments because I've been taking time for self-care because this job, child. So I promise I will be catching up on the comments here shortly, soon. I don't know when, but soon for the videos for April. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I so much appreciate it. English, Lauren, what was that? I appreciate it so very much. Don't forget to give this video a like if you like it. Thanks. Bye.